channel. This is Chinex right here. So today I'm going to be sharing some very insightful thoughts, and I'd like you all to pay critical attention. Okay, so really quickly guys, let's just dive into the charts. So on my screen right now is Xauusd on the 1 hour time frame, and yeah, as at last week we had that price was reacting at this very area here. Okay, and we were expecting bearish intents from this zone as a whole. Okay, we were expecting pullbacks. Okay, but what happened? We just saw very minor pullbacks, and from there price created some form of higher highs. Okay, we're still bearish though, but price created some form of higher highs up to where we are reacting on right now that I've properly marked out. Okay, so we are still around the area though. We are still around our bearish area, which is this high, as was said. So, but let's look critically to see what to expect. Are we supposed to expect sales from here? Or are we supposed to expect buyers to take over the market from this area? Okay, so that's what we're going to be finding out right now for Xauusd. Are we to expect more sales in the coming week, or are we to expect more buys? Okay, so as our custom is, we're going to do a top-down analysis from the daily time frame, and we're going to run it down to the lower time frames to see clearly and detailedly, okay, what the market has to tell us today. All right, so follow me critically guys, follow me closely. So from this area you can see that we had a form of pull up from here, we had a pull back to this area, created a form of rejection, and then we broke. Okay, so what this means to us on the daily time frame is that this whole area here, so which is this high here, is a strong high. Okay, it's a strong high because it brought us straight down to this demand right here. Okay, that's the overall high that brought us straight down to this demand. So this is a strong high. Okay, and I've made this clear before that this low right here is a weak low, and the reason for those who have not been following us before now is that you can see this very bullish structure, higher high created here, rejected here, and then we couldn't create a higher high. Okay, so following the overall structure on the daily time frame, this low is weak because it couldn't create a higher high. Okay guys, so with that said, we are currently still reacting off this very strong high. Okay, so we're expecting price to reject directly from this supply level, but obviously price did not reject from there. But currently we are on this point on the daily time frame. Okay, so on this point I am still going to be expecting some downpour from here. Yeah, some very decent downpour. So as far this high is not taken officially, I am still expecting some bearish flow from here. So firstly to this low here, and then probably secondly to the extreme demand below. Okay, so I'm expecting some bearish intents. Yeah, and then we have this support and resistance area up here that has been holding price firmly, and even if you look back, okay, you see that it has also been holding price firmly in the past. Okay, for example, you have this area here we rejected, this area here we rejected from that same area, at this point here we rejected from that same area. These are in different years. This one happened in 2020 August, this one happened in 2022 March, this one happened in 2023 okay May. Okay, and then you can discover that in the month of January we experienced some decent rejections at this same level. So if price tilts bullish, these are the rejections, you can see them here. Yeah, well, these are the rejections. Okay, so if price tilts bullish moving forward, then this is where I'll be looking to see price from the daily projection here. So if we break through this point and we get to this point, I'll be expecting a rejection still from here. Okay, so we have two POIs right now. This very strong high here. Okay, and I say if that high is taken out, then we'll be looking at this support and resistance area up here. So I hope that's clear for the daily time frame. Let's quickly look at the 4 hour time frame guys. Okay, so on the 4 hour time frame, we can see that already from that supply I talked about, we are already experiencing some form of decent rejection. Okay, so price is already giving us some bearish signal some kind of reversal. Okay, so now how far is this going to go? Is it directly towards mitigation to probably mitigate the low around this area? So to mitigate the low around this area and then continue the bullish ride, or is it going to be like a downpour? Okay, first towards this demand area here and then probably towards the other demand area here. Okay, so we are going to know. And if you're interested in staying updated with that particular price information, you have to be in our community. Okay, to do well to be a part of our community. Okay, in our community we drop signals there periodically. We have two communities: a free community for everyone who cannot probably afford to join the paid community. So in the free community we drop signals, we drop educational contents periodically, and we are going to be incorporating a few webinars along the line moving forward. Okay, and then in the paid community, the Discord community, which is our private community. Okay, the Proficient Traders Academy. So if you join that community, you're entitled to educational content, you're entitled to signals very often, you're entitled to trade recaps, trade forecasts, daily overviews, you're entitled to a whole lot of contents that will help your trading. A whole lot of contents. Okay, so the details of that is going to be out, so we're going to be making that very official for everyone moving forward. Okay, so do well to be a part of the community so you can stay updated with price actions. Okay, so on the 4-hour time frame here, we also have this area here which is a form of valid supply, but why I did not mark it is because it could easily get induced for this area up here in the chart. Okay, but it's something to look forward to. But from here, like I said, we could expect decent downfall moving forward from here. Okay, so the moment we break this low, it will be a confirmation of the bearish ride to the downside. So this will be our first target. Okay, this area here. Okay, then let's look at the 1 hour lastly. So guys, for the 1 hour time frame, it's just a more expanded version of what we've been saying before now. So you can see we're already rejecting off this supply area. You can see price already rejecting from here. So I said how far this will last is depending on how we react off areas like this. Okay, how we react off this low. So the moment this low is officially taken out, yeah, then probably we'll expect a form of mitigation and the continuation of the bearish ride. Okay, so with that said, for gold, our bullish and bearish intents are well established. So let's look at Gbpusd, guys. Okay, so on my screen right now is Gbpusd on the 1 hour time frame. So for last week, Monday, yeah, we had that price close around this supply area, and we were also expecting decent bearish ride. But you see, we had that, but it didn't last for so long. So it just lasted for a while, and then saw some bullish intents play out. And I explained that the moment this supply is taken out, that I wouldn't expect this area to hold us, and I wouldn't expect any much strength from here. But this is the next area we could expect to see a decent reaction from Gbpusd. Okay, so but we are going to see clearly what to expect. Okay, so should GBP just keep going up? So now that this supply has broken, should we just continually expect buys all along, or should we expect further sales? Okay, so let's see that doing a top-down analysis. So from the daily time frame, definitely. So what we see on daily time frame is that okay, I actually use the week. So the daily time frame here, I use the week as the supply area. Okay, so and this is the area responsible for the break of these whole areas here. Okay, and where we are reacting off is a strong low on Gbpusd because it's responsible for this break of structure we have here. Okay, so with that said, this has potential to take us very far. Okay, very far. But now, what I'll be expecting firstly for GBP is to see how GBP reacts off this supply. So if we react firmly on this supply and this supply holds us well, we could see a bearish reaction first to this demand here, and secondly to the demand below. Okay, but if this supply fails to hold, then I'm going to be looking at this area here. Okay, yeah, I'm going to be looking at that area. So that area is a valid supply point on Gbpusd that still holds firm, is here to be broken. So I'll be expecting a deeper mitigation of this supply area. Okay, So that's what I'm expecting for GBP from the daily time frame. I don't expect the buys to probably rally too long, so I expect a rejection of this point or the supply above. Okay, so let's look at the 4-hour time frame for GBP USD. Okay, so for GBP on the 4-hour time frame, it's still a clearer picture of what I've said. So we have been experiencing some decent bullish intent, creating higher highs and higher lows, forming that kind of mitigation moving forward. So let's see how GBP reacts off this point. A firm reaction here, and we dump, and we sweep the whole of this thing as liquidity. Okay, so this is like liquidity before they move to the downside. Yeah, then lastly on the 1-hour time frame for GBP, because the story is just as clear as seen. Okay, so lastly on the 1-hour time frame for GBP. Yeah, so that's just what I expect. It's pretty simple. So moving forward, I expect price to probably create a higher high and continue. Yeah, create higher highs and continue the bullish mitigation. Okay, the way it has been doing it, and then we react here, we react firmly here, and then we dump. Okay, or price fails to react firmly here and we break here, and then we target these other highs. Okay, so with that said, guys, that will be all for now. So do well to stay connected to the channel. If you have not clicked on the subscription icon, do well to click on the subscription icon, and do well to follow us on our social media handles. We are on Twitter, we are on Instagram. Okay, and you can check us out on Facebook too, and we're also going to be going on TikTok also. So do well to follow us on our social media platforms, be a part of our community, and let's grow together, guys. Do have an amazing week ahead.